everyone.
Hi.
Oh God, this stupid thing keeps bumping into the microphone. Hello everyone, I hope everyone's doing well out there. Welcome to another Mutant Zero live stream.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Hi.
And I'm Yanzerik, I'm your community manager, and I am joined by Nicole and Andy from the US office.
Hi from Durham, North Carolina.
Durham, North Carolina. And I've decided to put on my my moose helmet because in honor of Big Con, because he's a cool character, and gotta represent the moose.
Yeah,
but
man.
This thing is horrible to wear and super heavy, so I'm gonna take it off.
Those are real antlers, apparently. So.
They are real actual moose antlers.
Oh yeah, I don't blame
which
you
we
for
have
having neck
glued
problem.
and duct taped to this amazing helmet.
Huh?
But yeah, these are moose antlers, which Lars, our video producer, got from his mom's attic.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's kind of fun.
And then they just put it onto a bike helmet.
That's sick. All right. Well,
Yep.
shoot. Now I feel underdressed.
And also because moose are great. Yes, absolutely. Says Moosey Fate on Mixer.
Yeah, where are our horns? Well, yeah.
That's why. Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
that.
I
Gotcha.
got 'em.
Hold on. Yours is underneath your. There we go. There's one. And there's two.
Yay. They look more like devil horns now than actual. Well, yeah, they are devil horns.
That's really cute. They always look like they're upturned a little bit.
Full city represent.
Yeah, right. I wish I had some kind of. I wish I had like a duck bill or something. I can do just like duck face.
I hope everyone's doing all right out there. It's Thursday once again, so we're gonna be playing some games. We're gonna be, hanging out, talking about life, the universe, and everything, all that good stuff. We're still playing Mutant Zero: Seed of Evil. We are continuing the hunt for Goran, the man with the plants who's controlling all the plants, and he's been a cheeky bastard, and we're gonna try to get him so he doesn't, destroy the world. And I brought Nicole and Andy with me because I need someone to talk to while I'm doing this.
Yay!
That's fair. We're just here for the giggles. We're what are the two old men in the Muppets called? The ones that sit on the balcony?
Oh, Statler and Waldorf.
Yeah. Look at those guys. You know who I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Hey, they're not half bad. Nope, they're all bad.
Yeah, we'll be
I love
those
those guys.
You're welcome.
Tara, you did not miss much. We've been on for like 2 minutes. You missed the horn with the helmet horns. That's what you missed. Yeah, Statler and Waldorf. They're super entertaining. I actually did when I was a student, when I was in university. We did a radio show, which we called Grumpy Old Men, me and my friend, and it was just us ranting about things that we didn't really care for. And Statler and Waldorf were sort of our patron saints. It was a good show, in my opinion. Everyone loved it. And Moosey also points out that there are hotels in New York, which, yeah, they absolutely are. All right. So, when last we played Mutant Zero, we had cleared out the Hall of Electric Coffins, where Chief Twitchfinger had been, gearing up for something. We also, I think, at some point went to the High Road to clear out some ghouls on a mission for Prip, who's now the Elder of the Ark. By the way, there might be some small spoilers, but we're going to try to keep it as spoiler-free as possible. But, the DLC's been out for a few weeks now, so,
Yeah, exactly. It's been about 15 days, something like that.
Yeah. No, it's not. It wasn't a drinking horn. Like, it was a legitimate helmet with horns on it, which I had on my head
Real
for like
horns.
a hot minute. It's super heavy. Like, having this on my head, like, I've never felt so top-heavy in my entire life.
Well, yeah, I mean, those are actual antlers, right? Like that.
Yep.
How much do you think that weighs? Like, that looks like it weighs like 10 pounds?
Something like that. At least like 7 kilograms or something.
Well, I don't know what that is. Man.
Remember, we're dumb Americans, okay? We don't know what we don't know this whole metric system you guys use over
So, my mental conversion is usually to take it's half a kilogram to 1 pound. So 10 pounds is roughly 5 kilograms.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
That's fine, I guess.
Yeah.
Or everybody should just, convert to my.
Everyone should convert to the metric system.
Yeah.
But you know what they say: the metric system is the work of the devil, and my car gets 40 rods to the hogshead, and that's the way I likes it.
What?
It's a Simpsons reference.
Oh, gotcha.
Grandpa Simpson says it at one point, that his car gets 40 rods to the hogshead, and that's the way he likes it. Alright, so I'm gonna split up a squad, and we're gonna explore around a bit.
I'm one of those weirdos that didn't get super, I like The Simpsons a lot, but, like, I never really, like, got into it, you know?
Sure.
I'm the same. Yeah. No.
The thing about Norwegians is that for a while, I think I talked about this on a previous stream as well. For a while, our like main source of any sort of pop cult, like our image of American life and American culture was like Seinfeld, The Simpsons, Friends, and maybe like Cheers. It was all like sitcoms.
Yeah, you can totally afford that kind of apartment in the middle of New York while working a just decent paying job.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, they all had rent control. That was the thing. They all had rent control. They explained this in like the first season, apparently. Anyway.
That's kind of funny you mentioned that because I actually just tweeted this out like 10 minutes ago about what America has that maybe other countries don't. So I know burgers, for instance. You can find a burger anywhere. Like, you can find it here in America. You can find really good burgers, like in Germany, like whatever.
Yeah.
But what about, like, wings? Like hot wings or barbecue wings or whatever. Like, when you sit down at Wild Wing Cafe, you get a menu with, like, 30 different flavorings. From, like, hot to, like, not at all to, like, sweet and, like, salty or... one of my favorites is like a garlicky. So I wonder if other countries have that or if it's just really hard to find. Because I feel like when I talk about wings, some people that aren't American may not know, like, oh yeah, I mean chicken wings, like whatever. But I feel like you don't know what a wing is until you're here in the South and you're like, but I don't know. So
Hot wings aren't a thing in Norway, like at all.
That's sad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's actually really interesting. I didn't really think about that. Yeah, like I guess, yeah, like the concept of chicken wings or fried chicken wings seems to be. I feel like that's a pretty like distinctly American thing.
Yeah.
Right. I feel I don't know. I forget where I even like heard about this or whatever, but someone was saying like, yeah, the one thing I missed when I was out of the States was wings because I couldn't find any place that sold them. So that got me thinking like, oh, I wonder what other countries besides America might have it. Yeah, barbecue is pulled pork barbecue. But
classic North Carolina barbecue.
That's right.
I mean, that's a very like.
That's very southern.
I feel like barbecue as a thing is more American. Like we will grill stuff in Norway, but there's like we're having a barbecue cookout. Like that is to me at least that seems like a very American thing.
And here in North Carolina, that's redundant. Like barbecue is cookout.
Yeah,
exactly.
It is,
yeah,
100%.
Yeah, like barbecue is the noun and the verb.
Exactly. Yeah, and you get the what is it? Cornbread and what else do you usually get with it? Green beans, all of that good stuff. And then what's really funny is weddings here. I've been to maybe 4 weddings, not very much, but every single one of those has had barbecue as their food for like the wedding. So it's kind of one of those things that's really, it's easy. I mean, it could be cheap, but it's still good, and it's something that everybody will agree on. Yeah. So,
Hagen and Hell wants. Sorry,
no,
go on.
No, you go ahead.
Hagen and Hell wants to know how you Americans are on sheep's heads.
That's not something that we really consume.
I don't even know where you would find a sheep head here.
But it's not really something you consume in Norway either. Like it's apparently like a Norwegian delicacy, like boiled sheep's head, smalahova.
Really?
But it's not something you'd eat at just like a restaurant or something.
I was gonna say I don't even know any sheep farms around here. I don't think I've seen sheep here in North Carolina, to be honest. Maybe up in the mountains, but I don't know.
We're playing on PC, by the way, in case people were wondering.
Jens, barbecue here in Norway was just plain hot dogs and some boring burgers for many years.
Yes, that is absolutely true. And then at one point we realized, hey, the Americans do all this weird stuff with their meat when they barbecue it. They like put sauce on it. Maybe we should start doing that. Like they marinate their stuff. Maybe we should start doing that.
We use seasonings.
Weird.
Sorry.
I mean, yeah, you're absolutely right.
Excuse me.
Do you you guys have a restaurant there too, don't you? In Norway that has barbecue though?
We have in Oslo that's called Way Down South, which does
what it
like
was.
southern style barbecue,
Yeah.
and it is so good.
Does it taste authentic? Like, is it something that you would think?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I don't know if
It's
you actually
more-
had American like barbecue before.
Well, there was that one place we went to with Andy when we were in the U.S. office
Oh,
that I don't remember what's called.
okay. Probably the pit.
I think it was the Pit.
Okay.
Like I had a
so
piece.
like barbecue grill or pit, right?
Yeah, I had a piece of chicken that looked like smoker's lung, and it was amazing.
Sounds
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was so good. It was incredible.
If it's not charred and blackened, then yeah, what are you even barbecuing?
Yeah.
Exactly. Velvet Blondie says, "I wouldn't dream of eating most traditional Norwegian food."
I mean, it's
See,
true.
I
It's
actually
true.
really like that stuff. But
I know
then
you
I like
do.
weird stuff
like
like that.
weird foods.
Quote unquote weird. Like I don't want to like, you know. I don't
Well, it's
know,
weird
like,
to us,
disp-
us dumb
It's
Americans,
unusual,
right?
yeah. Well, it's like
It's weird to some Norwegians as well.
yeah, like I like
But like, would you like a piece of fish that has been soaking in lye, or just
Oh,
looks
no.
like jelly?
I
sure.
don't know. I mean, like I wouldn't knock it till I try it. Like I would definitely try it, but I don't know if that doesn't seem like it'd be up my alley.
Yeah, like, I like that mackerel and tomato sauce. I like
Sure.
Oh, yeah, you-
Yeah.
I just like seafood in general. So like if it's fish, I'll probably eat it.
See, I like sushi and stuff, but I don't know that I like it soaking in juices. But I don't know.
I like all forms of that, honestly. Like I like them pickled, I like them marinated, I like them cooked, I like them raw. Like
Yeah.
boil them, you mash them, you stick them in a stew.
Wait, Celia says, what's how do you even pronounce that? Jens?
Fårikål?
That is not what that says.
It is.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No,
Fårikål.
oh, sorry. Above that.
Smalahove.
Alhava?
Smalahove.
Smalahove. That's the
Smalahove.
sheep's head.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Smalahove.
Moosey Fate says fermented fish is where I draw the line. We do have a lot of fermented fish.
Oh, God.
Fermented
Um,
fish, I guess, is a little bit different. Like as long as it's not like fermented skate, so it's not like soaking in its own uric acid. Like then, because like then it just smells like a urinal, right? Like I'm not really big on that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like, I don't want it to smell like a toilet.
I-
But then I've had fermented tofu before, which actually smells like rotten.
Oh, Lord.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it actually tastes really good. So
Huh.
I guess to each their own.
That's so
See, like Celia points out, fårikål, which is actually pretty good. That is, but like it's also very traditionally Norwegian in the sense that we just put stuff in a pot and we boil it. Because fårikål is literally just like cuts of lamb's meat, and like it's the cheap stuff.
Mm.
And then you just put it in a pot, you layer it with a bunch of cabbage that you've like cut in like quarters. Then you
Oh,
put pepper into it and you just boil it for several
That-
hours.
that sounds awesome.
It's
sounds-
actually really good.
Sounds really good. I mean, that sounds
Yeah.
very much like the kind of like quote unquote traditional Irish like
Yeah.
corned beef and cabbage, right?
Hmm.
Like that's what it sounds like.
You
Yes,
boil
right.
it you boil it until the meat like literally falls off the bone. But it's actually like it's still like kind of nice and chewy.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. Any Korean restaurants in Norway? What ours asking.
Okay, so what usually happens in Norway is that like there are like dedicated Chinese restaurants, there are dedicated like Japanese restaurants or Thai restaurants, but a lot of places usually go for just like combining like a bunch of Asian cuisine into one.
That sounds about right. Like the
Oh, okay.
Pan Asian.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's like
Yeah.
I have a place near my apartment called Ebi Sushi, which serves Japanese sushi, it serves Thai food, it serves Vietnamese food, and Chinese.
It can be
it's
whatever you
called
want
ebi?
it to be.
Ebi, E-B-I.
And that means shrimp in Japanese.
Oh, does
So
it?
yeah, shrimp sushi is what it's called apparently. So that is a thing in a lot of major cities in Norway. So, but like there are also dedicated Korean restaurants in Oslo, for example.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, and what Celia points out is also true. Like they will usually like Norwegian-ify their dish. Because
Well,
you know,
that makes sense. I mean, like any kind
Yeah.
of like Asian restaurant here will tend to like Americanize their food, or most like international cuisine ends up getting Americanized here,
Okay.
right? Like,
yeah,
you go to any like Japanese restaurant here, most places are they're gonna Americanize it. In some
Yeah.
fashion.
Yeah.
and then everything is made by Turkish people.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, they're,
Which-
like everyone skimps on spices down here too. So like I'll ask for like extra spicy, and they're like, oh, they always
Yeah.
like underestimate me. I'm a big
Right.
spice head. Like
I know you are.
I love hot
I,
food,
I don't. Yeah.
like really spicy food. So like, and then like it's either like not spicy enough and not doesn't taste good, or it's just so spicy that I can't taste. Like it's like they put like mace in it.
Ooh.
So like you just get pain and no flavor. Like I like to be able to actually
Sure.
like, have the flavor too.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's a restaurant around here that does a Carolina Reaper hot chicken sandwich.
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't tried that.
It's absolutely one of my favorites. It's
It's
super
from
flavorful
what I've
and
heard.
extremely painful, and it's great.
We in Indian restaurants, like they have these like levels of spiciness, and one I went to is like if you go above like 2, it's usually too spicy for most Norwegians.
Crap. Wait, what's the scale? 2 to
It's
what?
usually like 1 to like 5 or 6.
Oh my gosh.
So
And
I
so yeah, 2 is what I can handle.
Yeah, I remember going to an Indian restaurant with my ex-girlfriend at one point, and she ordered the vindaloo, which is usually a very like spicy dish, and then she ordered it at about 4, and the guy serving us was like, "The vindaloo is hot, like the vindaloo is very spicy," and she was like, "Yeah, I know what I'm about." Like she could handle it, which was great.
That's awesome.
Egesunder said that we should send you some chili Klaus, which is maybe that'd be fun.
Yeah, what is that?
Chili Klaus is he's actually Danish, not Norwegian, but he has introduced like more spicy foods to Scandinavia. So he has like a line of like chili products,
Oh, cool.
which includes like a chili like vodka or like spirit or something.
Huh. All right.
Which I don't know if it's good or not, but you know. All right, so we've alerted everyone else here, which is bad, but you know.
What is Sturstong?
Oh god.
Surströmming?
Surströmming.
Surströmming. Oh, Surströmming. Okay, sorry. Yeah, what is that?
Surströmming is fermented fish. I think it's herring,
Oh.
and
Well-
apparently it's very stinky.
Celia is aware of my notorious sardine microwave incident, right?
I don't think so.
I mean, it's a very simple story. One time I microwaved sardines at the offices.
Which is like the #1 rule in offices,
You
right?
don't
Is microwave
don't
fish.
cook fish at the office. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I did that, and it pretty much bombed the entire office. And I still have not lived down that.
Well, I was
journey.
gonna say that was years ago, right?
It was like 5 years ago, and
It was before I started.
Yeah, and it's still like a running gag.
Yeah. It is absolutely.
Egesunder said that you should just search YouTube for Surströmming challenge, and then you'll just find a bunch of it.
Noted.
It's,
I will absolutely. do
Like it comes in a tin can, and you're supposed to open it. Oh god, that was a faraway shot. You're supposed to open it underwater because it's so stinky.
Huh.
that. Well,
And what Celia says is true. It's actually banned from a lot of places in Sweden because it's so stinky.
that sucks.
Yeah, you know, like with durian.
I don't
See,
think I've
okay,
ever had
I've had-
durian before.
I had durian before, and it wasn't maybe it was like unripe or something like that. But I bought a full durian from a market around here, and we opened it up. I mean, we opened it up outside and like
Whoops.
took all the flesh off, but like it was fine. I didn't think it was like that stinky, and it tasted great. I loved it.
I don't know if I trust your word, but you know.
Fair, that's fair. You should always take any food taste stuff that I do have of weird stuff with a grain of salt. Correct.
Sure. I mean, I always do that for everyone. So, have I ever had cabbage and sausage?
Yeah, I have.
Probably. I don't know, actually.
So I'm gonna keep up the tab of the Surströmming challenge just so I can watch it later because I'm actually very curious about that.
It's
now.
apparently very, very, very bad for you.
What, durian? Oh
No,
no.
Surströmming.
Surströmming.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, again, I don't really like that kind of fermented fish because usually it's like rotting in its own pee,
Right.
and I'm not a fan of that. Oh God, what's happening? What are you doing?
I might be getting killed.
Bomb rushed by a tank with like 3 trillion health.
Yep.
The,
And then the spawner managed to spawn something, which is not good.
One thing that One of the biggest challenges I always found with this game is how quickly encounters can just like spiral out of control if you make one wrong move.
Dude.
Usually, yeah.
So you gotta save.
What is the goal in the game? Just survival? I mean, you have to live. Like, so, like, yeah, survival is like
As with most games.
an important part of it, I suppose. But
I mean, the goal is to sort of follow the story.
Right.
sure,
There's
right,
a-
right, but in each encounter you have to live through it. But it's not like survival in the sense of like exile style survival. Like you're not
Sure.
managing your hunger or your thirst. You just
Absolutely, yeah.
yeah. It's a turn-based technical game where
Don't
you,
let your HP go down.
correct.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Hit your shots and hope they miss their shots.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I'm gonna try to get this guy. Nice, critical hit. Yeah, and then we're talking about food because we like food. Let's see, if I fly up, I can crit him at 100%. And boom.
Yeah, I did that. What do you think about that, huh?
And then... Man, this tank does a lot of damage. He goes in Overwatch. And now this spawner is just going to keep spawning in new things, so... Are you guys talking? Because I can't hear you.
Sorry.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can.
You can't?
Now I can.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
my bad.
muted. We had to mute it because I had the cough. I had something stuck
Oh.
in
I
my
thought
throat.
I did it again. Sorry. I was talking about one thing I recently learned was that animals can't. I don't know if it's true. Animals can't choke on food or something like that because the same way that
What?
they eat, like the way that they breathe isn't in their. This doesn't work the same way when they
You can
breathe.
definitely choke
Right.
and like get something lodged in their throat.
They can't.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you can choke on something. If...
Right. I don't know how I read this, but like you know how humans can easily choke on food because if you breathe wrong while swallowing, get
Yeah.
lost. But like, I don't remember how it works. Now I feel dumb bringing it up because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Is this like the dogs can't look up thing from Shaun of the Dead?
No,
No,
I don't know.
I think it is. Any update on Dune? No update on Dune. Like, I literally have nothing to say about Dune because there's nothing to say about Dune.
Yeah, but what about the Dune Worm dating simulator?
I actually don't know anything about the worm dating simulator either. I wish it was a thing, but I don't think it's gonna be.
I was talking on the last stream about, how I wanted to make a romance game with Secret World characters.
Yeah.
Oh, visual novel style game.
Yeah. So like, do you want to talk to this person? Do you want to give them a present? Do you want to like go do something with this person? That'd be kind of fun.
Metal Mayhem, we're playing Mutant Zero today, so we're not going to really talk that much about Conan Exiles. If you have a question, you can probably ask it, and we might answer it, but we might not. Ah, crust.
All right.
What's my favorite character from Dune? Oh God. Can I say?
I haven't read it yet, so.
I just
Can I
like,
say Patrick Stewart?
Oh, are we talking about the movie or the book?
I don't. I'm guessing the book, but
both. Who knows? I mean, I like. I remember from the bits of the movie that I remember, I really liked Baron Harkonnen because he's just like this like
giant
just
psycho.
he's just like floating around. He's like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking
He
about?
is.
Oh, I haven't read the book or watched the movie.
He is amazing in the movie. Like he is just buck wild crazy. Just
Oh no!
just
He looks
like the character just hams it up just so badly all the time. It's amazing.
Oh no! He looks like if you cut a knife into him, he'd just like be made of cream cheese.
Yep.
Well, I mean, if you do that, yeah, it'll just like sound like a little raspberry. It's like.
Oh yeah, exactly. There
It
you
just
go.
like
Yeah.
flies away. Because
Yep.
he's basically like in a balloon harness. And
Oh,
just, like,
really?
he just floats around. Like he just floats around.
Oh
everywhere.
wow.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Okay. Interesting.
Stop dying.
I wanna.
No.
I wanna watch the movie, but I don't know how exciting it is. I don't know if it's relatively boring.
Oh,
or
played by
whatever.
Salvador Dali. Oh my god.
Wait,
Whoa.
what? Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Okay, wait. So Nicole, I found an answer to what you said from a veterinarian. For humans who choke much more frequently than other animals, it is likely to be a cognitive problem. We talk and eat at the same time, and so give ample opportunity to allow food pass. Oh, I see.
What?
Okay.
Whoops.
Animals do choke. Dogs can. Cats can. Not all animals can vomit, and this is a particular problem for horses whose stomachs will rupture instead of releasing contents through the mouth. Oh no.
All
That's
right.
You're
So
right.
I'm gonna, yeah, the game crashed, so I'm gonna do a giveaway.
Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. It's because like you choke because of us being talkative and dumb.
Yes.
Can't vomit either.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Rats can't
unlike
vomit either. Huh.
unlike unlike frogs who can just like throw up their entire stomach. That's the thing. Like their
Alright.
entire like spew
we
their
want
entire
to do a giveaway?
stomach out.
I want to do a giveaway.
Let's do a giveaway.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Don't rush me.
Oh.
it.
Don't rush me.
Do you have any spaghetti that you want to eat in front of the mic? In front of the mic?
So,
I was just talking about
welcome to
mukbang
biology chat.
Where?
today.
Oh, to your right.
Yeah, the giveaway is only going to be for Twitch chat because the way the chatbot is set up, you can only do one channel at a time. So apparently, I can't do giveaways for Mixer and Twitch at the same time. I wish I could. All right, we're gonna do this command word, and we're gonna give away Digital Deluxe Edition
Great.
Nice.
Great.
for a platform of your choice. So I'm gonna open
Great.
giveaway, and then I'm gonna relaunch the game.
Hello, Mike Gaming official.
Thank you for following us.
Joining us.
No, thank you.
All right.
No.
Thank
No.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ominous positivity is maybe my favorite vibe of 2019 right now.
What is
Ominous positivity.
ominous positivity?
The good vibes are coming your way.
Oh no!
You have no choice. Like,
All right, I got it.
the well wishes are
great.
coming from inside the house. Like
Yeah. Oh, I love
you're
it.
cordially required to feel like like stuff like that.
That's really good.
Nice. That is actually pretty good.
The good vibes are already gone the way.
Welcome,
Oh.
Neil H2O. Thank you for joining us.
No.
It's really good. I
All
like
right,
that.
this thing.
Ominous positivity. You'll be okay. You
Ominous
have no choice.
positivity. Oh God.
Turn out fine. You cannot stop it.
Oh my god.
You will succeed. It is inevitable. Happiness is coming. You cannot escape.
This is
Like
so
it's so
good.
good. It's so good, dude. I love it.
This is pretty good. It's pretty amazing.
Succeed. It's inevitable. Yeah. You have no choice. You have no choice but to be okay.
Oh dang. Yeah, I lost some progress.
Oh no.
Yeah. But this gives me ample opportunity to switch around a bit.
Oh.
So
Collision course towards your soulmate. The time is nigh. There's nothing to worry about. I've made sure of it.
Oh.
God, there we go.
The worst is behind you. Right behind you.
Oh no. Oh no.
Good. So good. So good. So good.
All right,
Uh,
squad. Let's set up.
Says, just a small thing, as we are all animal lovers, I think. If folks give peanut butter to animals to hide medicine, some brands go over to use how do you say it?
Xylitol. Xylitol?
Rather than sugar for sweeteners,
Oh.
which is poisonous for dogs. and
Yeah,
horses.
xylitol is toxic to a lot of animals.
Wow.
It can cause like a sharp drop in like blood sugar levels. Yeah.
Whoa!
That
So
part, that one.
damn, I know a lot of people who give peanut butter to dogs.
Probably a bad idea then.
You put it like on the tops of their noses or like on the roof of their mouths, and they
You just have to watch it for like as long as the peanut butter has just like actual sugar, it's fine. But
Yeah.
if the peanut butter uses a sugar substitute, especially xylitol, that's when it can become hazardous.
I don't have a dog, so it's not like I'm worrying about it. But it's good
Still.
for other people to know. Yeah.
I mean, what if you suddenly decide to give peanut butter to your cats?
They're picky. I don't know.
Yeah, they'll probably just be like,
The fuck is
They
this?
sniff at it and be like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
you guys
exactly.
can't see it on camera, but it's like
They don't even do that. They just kind of like pull their noses up and just whatever.
I realize now, like on camera, all you see is like the top of my head, like kind of going.
All right, let's dig into some other
cats like
weapons,
Vegemite?
shall we?
Shut
What?
up.
I love Vegemite, but I didn't think cats would like
That's
Vegemite.
interesting. Huh. I mean, like the thing with treats, cat treats, is that it's very salty. So like that's why they like treats so much. And
That's
I think,
right. Well, they like saline.
yeah, so I think Vegemite
water,
has a
too.
lot of that.
or they
I mean,
can-
it's very savory, so I don't know.
Interesting. Interesting. I love Vegemite. Big fan.
I've never had Vegemite.
Oh, it's so good, dude. It's so good.
I'm
It's so salty. I love it.
indifferent. I don't know. I like a little, very, very small amounts of it, but it's just, I don't know.
Let's go with Wings of the Sniper.
Egger Sunder, yeah, chocolate is poisonous to animals and humans. Like,
Yeah,
water,
that I knew about.
you can poison yourself off water too if you drink too much. So
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can take down this pod destroyer more effectively this time around, so he doesn't alert the rest of his friends.
Vegemite is salty, and that's why they like it. Well, I like Vegemite, so that makes me a cat.
Yeah, right.
So what I did, Tara, was that the game crashed, unfortunately. So I had to redo a bunch of stuff, and then I switched out. Dux for Pharaoh, and I switched out Selma for Bormin, because I wanted a different squad of characters.
Jens, we don't have any current dates or anything like that about any like patches coming to MYZ, do we?
So there was 3 patches out this week. One for PC, one for Xbox, one for PS4. The Xbox one came today, I think. And the other ones came earlier this week. And then for Switch, there is one in the works, but unfortunately we don't have an ETA right now. Sorry.
Got it.
That's it. And I
Back
think,
to you.
yeah, back to you, Nicole. And then I think also the giveaway timeout has gone down, so I'm going to click the winner, the thing that says pick winner. And then let's see how this goes. The winner is Tebby00. Congratulations.
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
You missed it.
Oh no!
There it is. Congratulations so much to Tebby for winning a digital deluxe edition of Mutant Zero of their choice on the platform of their choice. So you guys can handle that while I go back to playing the game, right?
That's right. Yeah, cats are obligate carnivores, so yeah, you should only feed them things that have meat.
Yeah.
I find it weird that some people are like, I'm gonna give my animal a veggie option and only veggies because
My pet's vegetarian.
No,
Yeah.
if you do a cat, that's actually animal abuse.
Yeah.
Don't do
Yeah.
that.
Grain free is pretty good. That's what I've heard. Anything that says grain free is preferable. I try and make my own cat
torch
food
the sucker.
with like chicken livers, chicken hearts, chicken
Whoops.
thighs with the bones, and like they just weren't into it, man. I was really upset because I spent a lot of time on it.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
My friend, one of my really good friends, she feeds her cat a similar diet. She goes to one of the local Asian marts and gets like bulk, like tiny
Yeah, dude,
little
you can get all kinds of
chicken livers
stuff
and
there.
hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what she does is she mashes it up and then actually puts it. She microwaves it very briefly so it's warm,
Oh,
very slightly warm, and then and that's what her cats like apparently.
Oh, I didn't think about moving it. I think also the problem is that
Just heating
like
it up a little.
I didn't gradually bring them onto it. It was kind of one of those things where I'm just like, here, have this. And I think with cats, they're a little more fickle, and you need to like transition
Ease them
from
into
the
it, yeah.
Sure.
I don't know. Sometimes it's not even worth it.
Whoops.
I mean, you can also get just like super fancy cat food on its own. That's like I mean, it's basically like human grade food that's just made for cats.
Right.
Ask me how I know.
What size do I want my meatballs? Do I like Swedish meatballs or fist size? I mean, they each have their
Fist
what's it
size.
called? They each have their things. I don't know. It's
you
very
have-
convenient to just eat like regular Swedish meatballs, but like the big ones are, you know, nice and chewy.
Yeah, how do you pronounce that?
What,
Ian?
it's a kjotboller?
Köttbullar.
Kjotboller?
Köttbullar.
Kjotboller? Okay.
Exactly.
Yep.
Kjotboller.
There's an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine where a guy steals the köttbolle diamant from Sweden, the meatball diamond,
Oh.
which
That's
is
a diamond. Is it a diamond that looks like a meatball?
I think so. It's supposed to be a joke on Swedish people.
Oh.
You know, always preferring meatballs, I guess. And 2 Swedish detectives come to help them out, and at one point they say that Danish is a garbage language for garbage people.
Dang. That's rough.
Rude.
Egersund has a bit of trivia saying that, did you know that the average microwave uses more energy to run the clock than to heat the food?
I
did not know that.
that. Yeah.
Neither did I.
Cool. I'll make sure to use that. Oh, do it! Oh, they're not gonna be able to hear it.
Yeah.
Damn it. We have
Sorry.
the more unique sound effect.
Oh, I have that. I just played it. I have that.
Good.
All right. Blocked by smoke.
All these words I can barely pronounce. Okay.
I was gonna say, how many Norwegians do we have in this
Kamelasa?
chat right now?
Probably a lot.
I love it.
Is this Kamelasa? Is that how you pronounce it?
Cameloso.
Oh,
So,
Cameloso.
This is a. Okay, so it's a reference to a Norwegian sketch show where they make fun of Danish people for not understanding each other.
Oh.
And it became this meme for a lot of Norwegians because it was just fun to say Cameloso, I guess.
Yeah.
And I grew so tired of it because at one point I was just like, you know what? No, this is bad. It's not fun.
Uh-huh.
And it's a reference to just like, oh hey, Danes don't actually really understand each other because the Danish language is kind of weird.
Oh, okay.
That
That's
is
so funny.
basically
I love hearing like inside jokes of different countries. Which like that also reminds me of there was like a Reddit thread a couple days ago that was, you know, there are American pet names that like Spot or Rex, or I don't know, what are some other common pet names like they're really stereotypical besides Spot and Rex
yeah.
and
Fido.
Fido, yeah. So it was like, whoa, people in other countries, what are some really stereotypical dog names or cat names that you give your pets? And I thought that was a really interesting question. It's something I never thought
That's
about.
a really cute question. Yeah, I like that.
Do you have anything in Norway like that, or in chat? Do you guys in your country? Do you have any stereotypical dog names that like people don't really give their dogs anymore just because it's so like cartoony? I don't.
Oh, that we don't give our animals anymore?
Well, I mean that you could, but like I said, like it's Spot and Fido and Rex are really just common dog names that are just
We're like, yeah, maybe not necessarily common anymore, but very stereotypical, like cartoony.
yeah.
There's bound to be some. I think some of the Norwegians in chat can help me out because I know that there are a couple of like quote unquote stereotypical dog or pet names in Norway. Ugh.
Yeah, it's just like one of those things that you never really think about. And
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting. I was like, oh yeah, I don't know.
All my cats have been Tiger and Trulte up through the years.
Oh.
Trulte is a pretty good name though.
What's that mean?
Trulte, doesn't mean anything. It's usually just like a nickname for. It might be a nickname for like fat people.
Oh.
Sometimes.
Tiger. Is that pronounced as tiger also in Norway?
It's Tiger.
Tig.
Yeah.
Tig. It's a girl's name. Oh. Trude. I wonder if I named one of my pets there, how people would pronounce it here. Probably just Trudel.
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 Trolte.
Trulte, yeah.
I had a cat named Spinoza.
Spinoza.
Mhm.
Aw.
After the girl from Recess?
No.
Wasn't her name Spinoza? No, wait.
Spanish philosopher, I believe.
Oh.
God, Jens.
I don't know.
Come on.
I'm a dum-dum.
After my AO dog.
Oh,
Oh, no
lovely.
way. Oh, that's cool.
Tiger is more a boy's name. I'm kind of... I can agree to that.
Hmm.
Oh, Dutch philosopher. I'm sorry. Baruch Spinoza, Dutch philosopher.
Ugh. Stop bleeding out.
I had my
I am
previous cat
not
name.
doing well right now.
Jewish Dutch philosopher of Portuguese and Sephardi origin. Interesting.
Hmm.
Alright.
I love hearing pet names. It's just like hearing people's story behind it sometimes is really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my Spinoza didn't have much of a story in terms of how I named him because I got him that way.
Oh, okay. That's kind of funny. I didn't same thing.
He was a rescue. He was,
Oh, okay.
he was named by someone else before I picked him up.
Yeah,
I think... Well, I actually thought of one.
What?
Yeah, like Velvet Blondie points out. I know someone who just named their cats Cat and Poos. Poos, P-U-S, is just another word for cat. Or like, it's sort of like a... Yeah, it's more like a... Yeah, like a cuddly cat or something.
Aw.
So Poos can be pretty common. But Mons is also one.
Mons?
Mons.
Like
So it's M and then an A with a circle above it, which is an O, and then N and S. Mons.
Mons.
Sounds
Yeah,
like there's
that-
a there.
Is that a reference to...
Oh, it is.
It's usually just thought of as like a name for a male cat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Huh.
I had a cat named Titty and lived for 2 years, but my daughter pointed out it had balls.
Whoops.
There was another thread that I was reading where some guy had named his dog Askim, like Askim.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
oh, what's his name? And he would say Askim, and so people would
Oh,
go
they'd be like,
down and ask,
Yeah.
"Hey, what's your name?"
What's your name, dog? That's kind of funny, though.
It's like up dog.
Exactly. Yeah, it was like Updog.
Or Henway.
How much?
We used to have a Newfoundland named Burken, which means the can.
The can.
That's really good.
I've got to go find Birkin.
Burken, yeah, it means the can. Not like the toilet, the can, but
Oh,
like
that's
a
what you
tin
meant.
can. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Okay, I thought
Yeah,
you meant the can. I thought
that's
that was-
it's Swedish.
That's funny. It's so interesting. I love it. Like I love names that are just like either human names.
Oh, you
so, like,
gotta be kidding
Reginald
me.
Or like Ronald or
I like food
I don't know.
names.
Like,
for
food names are really
cats.
cute.
Like
Yeah.
pork chop.
Pork chop, squid, casserole. Those are like
Casserole's
some of my
such a good cat
favorites.
name.
Yeah, those are some of my favorites.
Casserole.
Casserole. Yeah.
There's
Like plain pizza.
Oh.
Little red tabby.
One of my friends' cats was named Jet Ski. So
Aw.
like, but it sounds like if you don't know what a jet ski is, that sounds
Yeah.
like a really good name. So it's like jet ski.
There's a podcast that I listen to, the Giant Bombcast, and one of the hosts' cat is named Dirtbike.
Aw.
I love that.
Because apparently that's become a thing now where you just name your cat like weird stuff. So like
Yeah.
Dirtbike.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I had a huge list of cat names on my phone. So the one day that I would finally get a cat, I would use them. Except I didn't because I got 2 cats and I liked her name so much. It was Taffeta, which I was like, that's so you. I'm just gonna keep
Yeah.
it. And Zach named
mean-
the other one Bagheera. So I was like, all right, whatever, that's fine.
I think Taffeta and like Taffy is a good name for a cat.
Oh, it's so good. I didn't even know Taffeta was like kind of cloth until I looked it up.
Oh,
And it makes sense because she's so silky.
yeah. I just thought like Taffy, like, the candy.
Yeah, that too, because she likes to stretch out.
Yeah.
But yeah, taffeta is a type of cloth.
Long.
All right. Stanley MacTech asks, are any big plans planned for Conan Exiles? Or are you focusing on finishing games first? So, there is stuff planned for Conan Exiles, but we're going to talk about that at a later date. And I think so. We have some stuff planned, and we want our lead designer to be on stream to talk about it.
Oh,
And
sick.
he is not ready to talk about it yet, but he will be at some point. And so once that is done, then he will talk about it.
He's got
Oh,
a question.
dang, I can't go there. All right, and
Cat is named Idiot because it
Yeah.
runs into doors and rolls off. the road. Oh,
but it's born without whiskers.
without
Poor
whiskers.
cat.
sad. Oh.
Tara, the cat wasn't called Dirt Bag; it was Dirt Bike.
Her bag.
But I am sure there are people who call their cats Dirt Bag.
Oh, I don't like that.
And
Sad.
Pharaoh died apparently, but it's fine.
Oh, whoops.
Rip. Let's see if we can just charge through here, and then boom, and everyone's back to life.
I miss playing Anarchy Online. Thought of that after seeing on the recommended channels.
Well, you're in luck. The game is still up, so if you want
It's
to play,
still
it's there for
there.
you.
Yep.
Sometimes we stream it
Still
too.
going up, yeah. Still going strong. We got a new server and everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
Now's a good time to check it out again, honestly.
I like to know more about the Worm Dating Simulator.
We gotta wait, yeah. Dang it.
Yeah, I wish I could tell more about the Worm Dating Simulator.
I mean, man, have you seen those choices of who you can get with?
Oh, I can't wait to woo the narrator.
Yeah, it's real good.
Speaking of dating simulators, I watched my friend play through Doki Doki Literature Club.
Did you?
What a good game.
That
What a
game
good
goes
game.
places.
What an excellent game.
Very
oh my
good.
god.
Yeah.
Easily one of my favorites.
Seriously?
Oh my god.
It
I love like creative meta humor, like meta stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like generally speaking, I like it when not just games, but like any form of fiction or media plays and subverts the medium itself.
yeah.
That's what I really like
Yeah.
about it.
Am I going to Gamescom with Kayena? No, I am not, unfortunately. I really wish I was, but they sent the people that they felt needed to be sent, and I wasn't one of them. What?
They said, no, Jens, you're grounded.
Yeah, I'm grounded. No more soup for me. I am keeping my fingers crossed that I get to go to TwitchCon, but, you know, we'll see. We're still discussing who gets to go and why and all that kind of stuff, so.
You gotta draw straws.
I guess, yeah.
And then sacrifice the losing person.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw a straw and just go like, oh, fancy that, it's me, and then just, like, never show people what it says. Yes, storage key. Medkit.
Did you survive? Nice.
I did survive. I got through it by the skin of my teeth. Because like both Pharaoh and Khan were down because the stupid ghoul exploded, and so the other the tank ghoul heard him, and he was like, hey, there's stuff happening over there. So but hey, we made it, so we're gonna ship on through to the next area, and then we're gonna see what's happening there.
I was gonna say, what's your goal right now? Where are you going?
I'm just playing through the story, actually, and that's my goal, and just trying to get through as much as possible. What?
What's next in the story? Like, what's your current objective?
My current objective is to locate Renegade Goran, who's a mutant who is sending out all the plants and making all the plant ghouls.
Right on.
Right on. Last Faris asks if he can join. Unfortunately, this is a single... Well, not unfortunately. This is a single-player game, so it's not possible for people watching to join us. But maybe, like, we do sometimes play multiplayer games where we will have community members joining us. So I think maybe for tomorrow we're planning, like, a community content stream kind of thing. So if you have fan art or screenshots or fun videos or stuff like that, then feel free to send them our way, and we will be talking about it on stream.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be fun. Be good stuff.
Yeah, me too. As long as people send us some cool stuff. All right.
LOLXD2, I just replied to your DM. Thank you. I'll look into that.
The secret settlement prep told us about.
We had some. We recently had a couple issues with some of the images on badges.
Again?
Yeah. So a couple of the other badges aren't showing up apparently, so I'll take a look at that.
No.
Strange.
I'm a little concerned but we'll see. We'll see what exactly happened there. But it'll be an easy fix.
It'll be okay.
Hopefully
It'll be
it's
okay.
nothing.
I have no choice.
You have no choice. It'll be okay.
It'll be okay. You have no choice.
It'll be okay. I've made sure of it.
I'm really using that for now on. I really like that.
Secret settlement. It wasn't hard at all. The stupid elder
Good
priestess
vibes.
lies.
You cannot fuck with
The earth deserves him.
What happened to you playing on that other Conan Exile server? Weird had the brothels and stuff. I'm not really sure what you're referring to.
So of course they
We sometimes visit... I'm talking over the VO now in the game, which is not great. We sometimes visit like community servers, so it might be that's what you're referring to. But usually we play on internal servers or in the single player mode, which is easier for us when planning out streams and stuff.
Yeah, last time we did a fun co-op single player jam with you and I. That was funny fun. We had a little building contest.
Yeah, and then you trolled me a bunch. That's what I remember happening.
Someone
You
did a little
learned well.
shogi. Yeah, right.
Lights are still on over there. Where is everybody?
Those are fun. We like
But
them.
you do that all the time.
Look at the corpses
What, that trolling?
those
Yeah.
vines.
Oh yeah, only to you though.
The whole town got their juices sucked
Of course, I mean...
We're all
what else?
basically like the way we work is that we're all basically like each other's like big/little sibling. So like all we do is mess with each other, and it's great.
That was awesome.
I'm the dad friend.
Oh,
I just give noogies to everyone.
Come here, sport.
Come here, all right, squirt.
How's it going, champ?
I'm like noogieing off camera. You can't actually see what I'm doing, right? I'm looking at the chat because it's delayed. Yeah, you can't see. I'm just like.
Looks funny.
Oh, you were noogieing you were noogieing like the chat?
Off camera, but all
You
you,
can't
all you
see
see,
your arms,
all you
just
see is
like-
my wrist just like shaking off camera. Yeah.
It's like the chat roulette thing where someone's polishing their shoes.
Oh yeah. So dumb.
God, there's a lot of stuff in here. All right, I think I'm gonna head somewhere else, like
Oh.
back to the Ark, for example.
Man, there's a. I was totally off topic, but there was this dude who tried going through Wales in the straightest line he could.
Oh, the
So he-
country.
Yes.
No, okay. I was like,
Sorry.
wait. I was
Not
like,
yet.
a whale? Did he try to go like straight through a whale?
He went through the country in the straightest line he could, and so he was researching what like the easiest way to do that would be. But
Right.
it's great. Like he's got 4 different episodes up right now. I think he's still uploading them.
Mhm.
But he has to go through like farmers' fields and wood
Right.
and like lakes and things of that sort. And it's fascinating because he's like, I don't want to get shot by like farmers because I'm
Sure.
in their fields with all these sheep, and he
Yeah.
has to climb over bushes and barbed wire and all of that. It's GeoWizard. Yeah, it is fascinating. Yeah, it is amazing.
GeoWizard. I've never
Yeah.
heard of that before.
I didn't think I would watch them, but it sucked me in just seeing his adventures. And
Yeah.
he's got like a GPS looking thing that shows he's on a straight line, and he's just trying to do it the straightest he can.
So I don't know if anyone saw this, but the droid now in charge of Prip's bar is named Tuborg.
Tuborg?
Yeah, which is Danish beer.
Oh, that's funny.
Tuborg. Tuborg. But now it's just a two and Borg. He started by entering through the whale mouth and quickly regretted his destination.
We Moby Dick now, boys.
Hello, stalker.
Oh no!
Heard you meant more ghouls.
God.
Thought you got rid of all of them.
Oh yeah, and as I guess Remy has pointed out, it appears we are on the Epic Store now, right?
Yes, we are. That happened earlier today. Mutiny Zero is free on the Epic Store, along with Hyper Light Drifter, which is also a really, really cool game.
Ooh, I have to get that.
Yeah. I
wanna
mean, get
play-
both.
Hyper light drift.
Well, I mean, I already own Mutiny Zero, but I don't own Hyperlight Drifter. Oh, it's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. Yeah,
I
So
love the
it's-
look
it's
of
like
it.
vaporwave,
Hell
sci-fi
yeah.
cyberpunk.
Yeah,
Nope.
it's super good.
It's hard.
Is it?
Oh, for sure. But I mean, if you've played a hack and slashy type game before, then you can get through it pretty well, I think. I'm gonna dismantle this boomstick. Gonna level up
It's beautiful.
It's pretty.
this thing.
Free
I
game.
can't. But yeah, free game, which is fantastic.
Everyone likes free games.
I mean, I certainly do. More crit damage or crit chance. All right. Oh, I think Tara's referencing one of the fan servers I went to, which was a community server. But yeah, I should probably check in those guys at some point as well.
Do it.
Yeah, we're gonna. You know what? I think I'm going to save my game,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna do another giveaway, and then we're gonna call it because we're coming up on 6 o'clock, and doing another combat run is gonna take like 15 minutes, and I have plans afterwards. I have dinner plans with some friends of mine, so I'm just gonna go back here, back to the room, and then we're gonna do another giveaway. I'm actually gonna allow more entries now, but if you already entered the giveaway earlier, then you don't have to do it again. But if in case new people had joined us in the Twitch chat, and what, as Celia points out, it is Taco Thursday, and it's interesting that she points that out because I'm actually gonna make tacos later.
Oh, nice.
But I'm gonna make the Norwegian version of tacos, which is not the proper version.
You definitely explained that to me before.
Ground beef with
Yeah.
Taco Bell seasoning.
Yeah, I mean it's more Tex-Mex than like Mexican tacos,
Right.
but it's
Oh man, have you had like kind of legit street tacos before?
Street
Oh, yeah.
meat.
yeah.
Okay.
Because there are, if you guys come back to Norway, then I will take you to a place called Oslo Street Food,
Mm.
and they have a place there where they serve like actual tacos. So I'm gonna take you there. It's super expensive because of course it is. It's Norway,
Yeah.
but well, not super expensive. It's like regularly expensive.
I was gonna say it's Norwegian expensive.
Yeah, it's Norwegian. It's Norwegian. Actually, it's Norwegian like moderate, which is expensive for everyone else.
Like I feel like any Norwegian coming to America is gonna like live very well for a vacation because you're just gonna get so many dollars. But
Mm-hmm.
American going into Norway, it is so expensive. Like a decent beer
Yeah.
is like $13 or $14.
Well, that's
Yep.
because alcohol is like hyper taxed over there, right? So you're paying
Yep.
effectively airport prices at bars, and then you're paying bar
Sure.
prices at the wine
Mhm.
monopoly.
Yeah.
Not even just alcohol, it's just regular things. I think like are pretty.
Well, I mean,
if
that's-
you, yeah.
City, right? Like big
Yeah,
cities, all
that's
like
true.
you go to like New York or Tokyo and stuff like
Yeah,
that too.
that's
Like everything,
true, that's
like
true.
especially like the hub area,
Yeah.
where everyone like
That's a good point.
it's tourists that
Yeah.
can clearly afford to be there. You know, like it tends
Yeah.
to get marked.
Welcome
up.
to the Funcom Mutineer Zero chat, where Mutineer Zero stream where we complain about alcohol prices in Norway.
I mean, yeah. I'm sure stalkers would complain about alcohol prices in
Yeah.
post-apocalyptic Sweden
Right.
if they could drink.
It's actually cheaper in Sweden, so
Oh, okay. Well,
there's a
fine.
reason why we go to Sweden to buy alcohol.
All
pretty
right,
good.
got it.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
funny.
Celia actually points out it's cheaper to drink at the airport than in a bar here. I would disagree because I've had more expensive beers in airports in Norway than in actual bars, but it's getting there. It's getting there. But it's not great. I had this thought earlier yesterday, and I was like, man, I wish food was cheaper in Norway because
Yeah.
you know sometimes it's been a long day and you don't want to cook anything.
I feel that.
And you're just like, man, I just want to just buy some food and just like go home, and then it's all so expensive. It's just
I'm sorry. Did you have like a McDonald's or something?
oh, we do, but it's expensive. Like, so I think do you know about the Big Mac index?
No.
Okay, so the Big Mac index is like a list of it's an informal way of measuring the purchasing power parity between two currencies and provides a test of the extent to which market exchange rates result in goods costing the same in different countries. It's basically, it tells you where the Big Mac is most expensive, and Norway usually
Oh,
tops that list.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Like,
Huh.
how many burgers do you get for $50, for example?
That's crazy.
That's
Have
what
you
it
ever
tells you.
The 40 and 40 challenge.
Huh?
40
No.
chicken nuggets and a 40 of beer,
Shut
a
up.
40-ounce beer.
God.
That sounds amazing, but I feel like I would just like hate myself after.
So according to the Big Mac index from July 18th, 2018, so this is a year old, the most expensive places to buy a Big Mac, Norway is at number 4,
Oh.
behind apparently the US, Sweden, and Switzerland.
Huh.
So a Big Mac is like $5 here, apparently.
Yeah. Interesting.
Also, McDonald's is terrible, so
Well, yeah, that too. Whatever. All right, who won the giveaway?
it's 40 seconds left.
Oh, it's still 40 seconds. That's right. We're waiting.
Yeah. But seriously, okay, according to Celia, there's a bar in Arendal which charges 180 kroner for a 0.4 liter glass of beer. That is insane.
Crazy.
That is absolute, like, but that can't be just like a regular like industry beer. That can't be like Arendal's Pils. That has to be like brewery stuff.
Or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Some kind
Eat
of,
my
like-
food, stop complaining. Hey, that is my goddamn right as a free man to complain.
Arendal Uka? What's Uka?
I have no idea. I need to Google that.
God, I hope it's not like some cheap lager.
Oh, it's at oh yeah, okay. So there's something called Arendals Uka, which is going on now. It's basically like a gathering of like politicians and a bunch of companies in a place in Norway, in the south of Norway, and apparently they've increased their prices there.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Come to Denmark. We have cheaper beer than in Norway. I know. Sometimes we go to Denmark to buy cheap beer.
Makes airplane noises.
Yeah, right.
All right. I'm going to draw another winner of this giveaway contest, and then we're going to end the stream, and we're going to stop complaining about Norway being so expensive. All right, let's do this thing. Sweet. And the winner is John_NS.
Nice.
Congratulations. What's up?
Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Congratulations.
I forgot the J. I'm sorry.
Congratulations.
Oh, I put it
J.
extra.
John.
Sorry, I keep messing that
On,
up.
yeah. There's
Congrats
borrowed
on
time
NS.
from the second
J.
one. Yes.
John.
John.
I'm sorry.
Congrats on NS. But yeah, you guys can take care of that stuff. And let's see if there's someone we can raid.
They want a deluxe edition, you said?
What?
They want a deluxe edition?
Yeah, we're giving away a digital deluxe edition. That's what we're giving away.
Tech. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Let's see. Let's go with this dude. All right, so we're gonna raid someone before we end the stream on Twitch because that's what we usually do.
Do it. This Red Bull still hasn't kicked in.
I've had 3 cups of coffee and I'm still like, you know,
It's one of those days, man.
it's
So,
a very,
yeah,
it's a great
sorry.
rainy day over here, so I think that's probably why. I'm gonna blame the weather.
Egershunder points out that Norwegians go to Denmark to get cheap stuff, Danes go to Germany to get cheap stuff, Germans go to Poland, and then the Poles come to Norway to work, and then they go back to Poland and they live like kings because our economy is stronger than theirs. That actually might get me in trouble for saying that.
Nice.
Well done.
I don't know.
It's okay.
No, we do have a lot of like Polish migrant workers, and they make a lot of money, which they send back to their families, I think. Okay, so join us tomorrow for a community content stream where we're gonna show off some cool stuff that the community has made. Just go to our Twitter, go to our Facebook, all that kind of stuff to show that to send us that stuff or put it up on our forums on any kind of thread. And once we see it, we will put it in the stream and give way to D. McGinnis all our love as we rate him. And then we're gonna say bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.